A sudden violent encounter on the road is not just an accident, it is an assault. But the real shock might come later. Your insurance may deny your claim because the act was intentional. Insurance covers negligence. They argue road rage is an intentional act, which standard policies may not cover. This is where you are left vulnerable, and it is precisely why a lawyer is a necessity. We will break down how a lawyer turns this legal trap into a pathway to recovery and justice. So, where does a lawyer even begin? It starts with immediately preserving and gathering every piece of evidence. They secure official police reports and track down witness statements. They even dig into the other driver's social media for patterns of aggression. They bring in accident reconstruction specialists. These people use physics to prove how the incident unfolded, separating fact from fiction. Critically, they interpret this evidence through the lens of your state's specific laws on aggressive driving, a context you cannot just Google. This collection of evidence becomes the bedrock of your entire case. It is a proactive strategy to counter any attempts to shift blame. With a mountain of evidence, what is the first battle? It is often with the insurance adjuster. Let's go deeper into why insurers resist these claims. Their business model is based on minimizing payouts. An intentional act is their justification to deny a claim. But a skilled lawyer reframes this. They do not run from the intent argument, they use it. They argue the driver's intent to harm makes them more liable. To manage this, your lawyer takes over all communication. You never speak to an adjuster trained to get you to say the wrong thing. This protects you. The entire case hinges on proving the other driver's state of mind, their intent. This is one of the hardest things to prove in law. So how does a lawyer prove what was in someone else's head at the moment of the crash? They do it by building a story from the evidence. It is not about one single moment, but a pattern of aggressive actions. A witness statement describing tailgating. Dash cam footage showing a brake check. The driver's own social media posts bragging about aggression. Remember the reconstruction specialist? Their analysis can show the crash was physically impossible without an intentional, dangerous maneuver. A lawyer weaves these threads into a compelling narrative for a judge, jury, or insurance company. This skill turns raw data into a winning argument. But a road rage case is not just about money. What happens when the police press criminal charges against the other driver? Your lawyer manages this parallel track. They ensure your rights are upheld in criminal court and fight for restitution payments. If the driver is threatening you post-accident, a lawyer can act swiftly. They can help you obtain a restraining order to ensure your safety. They act as a shield against the insurance company, the legal system, and the aggressor. This allows you to focus on your recovery. So, the case is built and you are protected. What are you actually fighting for financially? It is more than just car repairs. First, there are compensatory damages. This covers all your tangible and intangible losses. Medical bills, lost wages, vehicle damage, and pain and suffering. But remember all that work to prove intent? That opens the door to something powerful. Punitive damages. This is not about compensating you. It is about punishing the driver. Punitive damages can be much larger than the actual damages. They send a message that this behavior will not be tolerated, making roads safer for everyone. A thorough lawyer also fights for less obvious costs, including diminished value. The loss in your car's resale value even after it has been repaired. With all this built up, your lawyer will guide you through the final decision. Do you accept a settlement or take the fight to court? They will explain the pros and cons of each path, giving you the information and confidence to make the right choice for you and your family. Their job does not even end with a check. They can advise on things like the tax implications of your settlement, preventing nasty surprises down the line. Beyond legal strategy, a good lawyer understands the trauma you have been through. They provide a steady hand, offering guidance when you feel overwhelmed. From that initial insurance denial to the final pursuit of punitive damages, a lawyer transforms an intimidating process into a structured fight for justice. After a road rage accident, you do not have to go down the path to recovery alone. Getting legal help is the first step toward taking back control.